What's up guys, Nathlake here, hope you're all doing well, and welcome to a new episode of The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. In yesterday's episode, we explored our final player home, Battlehorn Castle, which is the warrior player home, and spent a whole bunch of money to upgrade it. Fortunately, from now on we can save our cash a little bit, as we'll be doing some actual quests. Starting with this one, A Door in Nibbin Bay. I have heard a rumour that a strange doorway has appeared on a small island in the Nibbin Bay. I should investigate. Very vague, but you know what? If you don't go into strange doors on strange islands, and what are you doing in games like this, honestly? Of course we got our buddy, Battlehorn Man at Arms, which was the main thing we gained from that quest. Battlehorn Castle. So we'll travel to the gate to Oblivion, which we closed, obviously. Still, no one's going to bother putting out that fire, that's cool. Very, very foggy day. So the strange door is on Little Island somewhere here. For those of you who don't know what this is the start of Shivering Isles DLC. And yeah, this is one of the best DLCs in my opinion that Elder Scrolls has ever made, arguably the best. And what we're going to do is we're just going to swim in our armour, and you can see it's starting to materialise over there, this little island. You may have already seen the thumbnail of this video, so you may already know what the door looks like. Yeah, look at that. And there's some people over there, which we'll look at in a little bit. There's also some unique sort of ingredients here. We've got fungus stalk, which I'm telling you now for free that you can only find these ingredients either in this little island or the place we are about to head to through that door. Some blister pod cap as well. Some other stuff. There's some more fungus stalk. What's that one called? Congealed Putrescence. I don't even know what that means. I'm talking both words here. So that's another unique item. It's another thing we're going to be finding more of around here. And some more blister pod. Alright, well, let's try a little bit of alchemy then in that case. Blister pod, ectoplasm, fortifying magicka. Can I do anything with fungus stalk? Yep. Restore strength and water walking. Okay, cool. Now let's go and see how our friends are doing up there. Some more stuff here.
Here comes another one.
What?
Madness. Why? Everything is wrong.
Elmin
It can't be
Trelith.
done. Stay away from me.
Alright, I'm staying away.
I won't go back. You can't make me go back. I'll kill you all. You're all going to die.
Oh, please. Uh-oh. I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave these two to scrap it out. I ain't getting involved. Alright, sorry Sfara, we'll catch you in a bit. Let's just see how this fight ends. I have a feeling the guy with no armor is about to lose. But he does have a lot of health. Oh, no, there it is. He's gone. Oh no, he's knocked down. Down but not out. Hey, this is good entertainment right here. Neither of these guys are holding back. I think the armored guy has got this one. Oh, are we going into the water? Yep. Oh no, not quite in the water. Oh yeah, we're in the water.
Die, Imperial, die!
Is that it? Oh, he's almost down. In fact, is he gonna just drown down there? He's not coming up for air.
Do your worst.
Alright, there he is. Oh, is that it? Nope, he's still alive.
Die, damn you! Am I supposed to be impressed?
Hey Ahmed, how you doing?
You pathetic worm!
I'd stay back
Oh,
from that
hello
door
Gaius.
for you. Nothing that's gone in has come out right.
This doesn't look too right either, my guy.
All right.
Apparently I can make him like me, but I can't see his face.
Thank you. That's really...
Okay, he
you're
likes
wasting
admiring
your
joke.
breath.
That was just really lucky guessing.
That's just... You're too... I like that. A lot. You... I like that. A lot. It's good. Where'd you get that? That's good. It's... That... You can't scare me.
Alright, tell me about the strange door then.
I don't know where it came from, and I don't want to. Those who've gone in have come back out wrong. I'm just here to warn folks to stay away.
What happened to them?
Look for yourself. Their brains are addled. Got no sense. Perfectly normal people went in there. And this is what's come out.
I'm going in.
Ha! It's your funeral. I'm just here to warn people, not keep them out. Go ahead in. I'll be here to clean up the mess when you come out.
Alright, well, we'll see about that.
Unworthy, unworthy, unworthy! Useless mortal meat, walking bag of dung!
Alright. Has a mysterious voice.
A nice effort, though. Shame he's dead. These things
Can
happen.
we find the dead body of a guy that just killed?
Bring me a champion!
I don't think
Rend
so.
the flesh of my foes! A mortal champion
I
to
do have
wade
Football
through
Manager
the
10.
entrails of my enemies. Really? Do come in! It's lovely in the Isles right now. Perfect time for a visit.
Oh, I think there he is. Right, Belmin Drelef. Stream it. I could do at some point, yeah. Okay, sure. No problem. I could do that tomorrow for sure. So lots of unique clothes here. Patchwork pants and shirt. Scruffy shoes as well. Again, I think these are unique to the Shivering Isles. Okay, can we climb up here? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's just go back the way we came, I guess. What's this? Can't find anything here. Let's talk to Gaius again.
Did you hear that? Did you? Voices from nowhere. Madmen! Oh, where does it end? How did I get this posting?
Poor guy. Let's talk to Safara.
No, go away. I'm not here.
Oh, alright, well, so much for that. You know what? Let's try going into the Fringe. Apparently this place is called. Going in. Who knows what we can find, and what we have found is very, very weird. Got a person telling us to sit down. And we got a book, The Madness of Pelagius, which might give us a better idea of what we're doing here. Yeah, he's staring pretty crazily at me. That's for sure. Right. So, Madness of Pelagius, which is another book to add to our list. Let's go. The Madness of Pelagius by Saphenes. The man who would be emperor of all Tamriel was born Voriz Pelagius Septim, the prince of a royal family of Wayrest in 3rd era 119 at the end of the glorious reign of his uncle Antiochus I. Wayrest had been showered by much preference during the years before Pelagius' birth, for King Magnus was Antiochus' favourite brother. It is hard to say when Pelagius' madness first manifested itself, for in truth the first 10 years of his life were marked by much insanity in the land itself. When Pelagius was just over a year old, Antiochus died and the daughter, Quintira, assumed the throne to the acclaim of all. Quintira II was Pelagius' cousin and an accomplished mystic and sorceress. If she had sufficient means to peer into the future, she would have surely fled the palace. The story of the War of the Red Diamond has been told in many other scholarly journals, but as most historians agree, Quintira II's reign was usurped by her and Pelagius' cousin Uriel by the power of his mother, Fatima, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude. A year after her coronation, Quintira was trapped in Glen Point and imprisoned in the imperial dungeons there. All of Tamriel exploded into warfare as Prince Uriel took the throne as Uriel III, and High Rock, because of the imprisoned empress's presence there, was the location of some of the bloodiest battles. Pelagius' father, King Magnus, allied himself with his brother Severus against the usurper emperor, and brought the wrath of Uriel III and Queen Fatima down on Wayrest. Pelagius, his brothers and sisters, and his mother Ufela fled to the Isle of Balfiera. Ufela was of the line of Direni, and her family Manse is still located on that ancient isle even to this day. There is thankfully much written record of Pelagius' childhood in Balfiera, recorded by nurses and visitors. All who met him described him as a handsome, personable boy, interested in sport, magic, and music. Even assuming diplomats' lack of candour, Pelagius seemed, if anything, a blessing to the future of the Septim dynasty. When Pelagius was 8, Severus slew Uriel III at the Battle of Ichidag and proclaimed himself Emperor Severus I. For the next 10 years of his reign, Severus battled Fatima. Pelagius' first battle was the Siege of Solitude, which ended with Fatima's death and the final end of the war. In gratitude, Severus placed Pelagius on the throne of Solitude. As King of Solitude, Pelagius' eccentricities of behaviour began to be noticeable. As a favourite nephew of the Emperor, few diplomats to Solitude made critical commentary about Pelagius. For the first 2 years of his reign, Pelagius was at the very least noted for his alarming shifts in weight. 4 months after taking the throne, a diplomat from Ebonheart called Pelagius a hale and hearty soul with a heart so big it widens its waist. 5 months after that, the visiting princess of Firsthold wrote to her brother that The king's gripped my hand, and it felt like I was being clutched by a skeleton. Pelagius is greatly emaciated indeed. Sepphoris never married and died childless 3 years after the Siege of Solitude. As the only surviving sibling, Pelagius's father Magnus left the throne of Wayrest and took residence at the imperial city as the Emperor Magnus I. Magnus was elderly, and Pelagius was his oldest living child, so the attention of Tamriel focused on Sentinel. By this time, Pelagius's eccentricities were becoming infamous. There are many legends about his acts as King of Sentinel, but few well-documented cases exist. It is known that Pelagius locked the young princes and princesses of Silvanar in his room with him, only releasing them when an unsigned declaration of war was slipped under the door. When he tore off his clothes during a speech he was giving at a local festival, his advisors apparently decided to watch him more carefully. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. On the orders of Magnus, Pelagius was married to a beautiful heiress of an ancient dark elf noble family, Kataraya Ra'afim. Nordic kings who marry dark elves seldom improve their popularity. There are 2 reasons most scholars give for the union. Magnus was trying to cement relations with Ebonheart, where the Ra'afim clan hailed. Ebonheart's neighbour, Mournhold, had been a historical ally of the Empire since the very beginning, and a royal consort of Queen Baranzaya had won many battles in the War of the Red Diamond. Ebonheart had a poorly kept secret of aiding Uriel III and Potema. The other reason for the marriage was more personal. Kataraya was as shrewd a diplomat as she was beautiful. If any creature was capable of hiding Pelagius's madness, it was she. On the 8th of Second Seed, 3rd Era 145, Magnus I died quietly in his sleep. Shelepha, Pelagius's sister, took over the throne of Solitude, and Pelagius and Kataraya rode to the imperial city to be crowned Emperor and Empress of Tamriel. It is said that Pelagius fainted when the crown was placed on his head. Kataraya held him up so only those closest to the throne could see what had happened. Like so many Pelagius stories, this cannot be verified. Pelagius III never truly ruled Tamriel. Kataraya and the Elder Council made all the decisions, and only tried to keep Pelagius from embarrassing all. Still, stories of Pelagius III's reign exist. It was said that when the Argonian ambassador from Blackrose came to court, Pelagius insisted on speaking in all grunts and squeaks, as that was the Argonians' natural language. Damn it, Pelagius. It is known that Pelagius was obsessed with cleanliness. Many guests reported waking to the noise of an early morning scrub down of the imperial palace. The legend of Pelagius, while inspecting the servants' work, suddenly defecating on the floor to give them something to do, is probably apocryphal. Sounds kinda grim. When Pelagius began actually biting and attacking visitors to the imperial palace, it was decided to send him to a private asylum. Kataraya was proclaimed regent 2 years after Pelagius took the throne. For the next 6 years, the emperor stayed in a series of institutions and asylums. Traitors to the empire have many lies to spread about this period. Whispered stories of hideous experiments and tortures performed on Pelagius have almost become accepted as fact. The noble lady Kataraya became pregnant shortly after the emperor was sent away, and rumours of infidelity and even more absurd conspiracies to keep the sane emperor locked away ran amok. As Kataraya proved, her pregnancy came about after a visit to her husband's cell. With no other evidence as loyal subjects, we are bound to accept the empress's word on the matter. Her second child, who would reign for many years as Uriel IV, was the child of her union with her consort Lariat, and publicly acknowledged as such. On a warm night in Sun's Dawn in his 34th year, Pelagius III died after a brief fever in his cell of a temple of Kinnereth in the Isle of Bethany. Kataraya I reigned for another 46 years before passing the sceptre on to the only child she had with Pelagius, Cassinda. Pelagius's wild behaviour has made him perversely dear to the province of his birth and death. The 2nd of Sun's Dawn, which may or may not be the anniversary of his death, records are not very clear, is celebrated as Mad Pelagius, a time when foolishness of all sorts is encouraged, and so one of the least desirable emperors in the history of the Septim dynasty has become one of the most famous ones. So basically, an emperor gone mad, which is relevant when you think of
Please sit.
what we've just got into. We've seen a guy come out of that door go insane. I mean, the door's very existence is pretty nuts. Can't go through any doors.
Take a seat, please.
Let's try and talk to this guy, Haskell.
Let's be civil, shall we? Please, have a seat.
Okay, so the guy will not talk to you until you actually sit down on this chair. So let's do that.
Yes, what can I do for you? I imagine you're here about the door?
Yeah, if you can rap. Go for it. I don't know if you can or not, if that's what you're asking. Tell me about the strange door.
Yes, you have entered, and now you are here. Amazing. Truly.
Oh, nice sarcasm, bro. You're a rider. Alright, good start. Good start. Who are you? Or what is this place? Probably more interested in what is this place.
You approach the Shivering Isles. Through the door behind me lies the realm of Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, Lord of the Never There.
Oh, jeez. A rider whose name is Spider. Very, very good. The rhyming is on point. I thought your name was Ahmed, but alright, I'll call you Spider from now on. Who are you?
I am Haskell, Chamberlain to the Lord Sheogorath.
Okay. Why did that door appear in Cyrodiil?
Because my lord wills it to be so. It poses no danger to Mundus. No compact has been violated. It is a doorway, an invitation. Perhaps you will accept it for what it is.
Perhaps. Okay, fair enough. So Sheogorath has put this door here to invite people into his realm, it would seem. Second rap is funny. You're naughty. You're done smelly potty. I don't even know what naughty means, and yeah, well, I guess everyone's done smelly potty at some point, so why not just rap about it, I guess. What do you want with me?
For you? I do not know. My lord seeks a mortal to act as his champion. As for his intent, to attempt to fathom it is a foolish endeavor.
Fair enough.
His will is his own. His reality follows suit. You are here because you chose to enter. You were not summoned.
Good point. And the people outside?
They entered this realm and were ill prepared. Their minds are now the property of my lord.
Which one do I like, first or second? Because I don't know what naughty means, I have to go for the first one. Like, a rider whose name is Spider definitely sounds like start of an epic rap. Okay, how can they be cured?
Cured? You speak as if they are diseased. They live now in another state of being. Perhaps it is you who needs a cure.
Alright. Philosopher right here, Mr. Haskell. What happens now?
You do as you will. You may leave the way you entered. Your life will be none the worse for your time spent here. Or you may continue onward, through the door behind me. If you can pass the gates of madness, perhaps the Lord Sheogorath will find a use for you.
Well, guys, I think we're just going to turn back. Let's just give up right here. No need to carry on with this quest line. Let's just give up and go back through the door. And if I go through the door?
Who is to say? There are always choices to be made. The realm of madness is no different in that regard. Your choices are your own. Enter or do not, but make your decision. I've other duties to which I must attend. Speak with me again when you have made up your mind. The anticipation is almost too much to bear.
Alright, Haskell, chill with the sarcasm. Quest updated. Okay, well, I have to speak to him when I made a decision. Can we get up off the chair and talk to him?
Let's be civil.
Oh, fine.
Well, have you made up your mind? The tension is almost palpable.
Yep, like I said, we're turning back. I don't want to do this quest line anymore. Lol.
Fine. I'm sure my lord will be most pleased, assuming you ever manage to see him.
Who knows?
You'll want to pass through the gates of madness. Oh, and mind the gatekeeper. He dislikes strangers to the realm. Enjoy your stay.
I certainly hope I will. And Haskell's gone. I think we're stuck in place here. What's happening? Oh. Those barflies? What the hell's happening? Where am I? Oh dear. We're in Crazy Land. Look at the sky. We have officially entered the realm of madness. Kind of. Let's not gonna. Okay. Alright, well, we've entered the realm of madness. There we go. Quest added, through the fringe of madness. I have entered the Shivering Isles. In order to find the Lord of this realm, I must first pass through the gates of madness. Cool. Well, let's get some more ingredients. This is a new one, which we haven't had before. Can we get one of these? Yay, we did. We got, don't even know what we got. What's it called? Withering Moon. So yeah, everything here is going to be pretty insane, if you hadn't already figured that out. And maybe able to make a potion or two more. Listopods, Congealed Putrescence, Ectoplasm, Punctude, Restore Magicka, Strength, and Fortify Magicka. Pretty good. We want to keep all those. So just do that. And okay, we're good. So actually what I am going to do right now is I'm going to go back through the door. And we're just going to head back. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. Nice and short, little introduction to the Shivering Isles DLC. And in the next episode we will try and get through the Gates of Madness. Whatever that entails. Now we'll put the few things we picked up away. And restore Magicka. I don't think we need a lot of restore Magickas anymore. Alright, and ingredients, I guess, as well. Boom, 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 and boom. Madness of Pelagius. And that's it. Alright, well that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to check out all of my links in the description below, especially my Discord where you can be notified where I go live, and I post my stream schedule there every week. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope I see you soon. Take care, and peace.